Okay, hello one more time. Let's play some games. You can send me a challenge. Let's try to play Elephant Gambit here. Let's protect this pawn, and after this trade, then it won't be under attack. And I think we need to take, because after this trade, that e4 pawn would be hanging. And now my position is quite active. I can try to kick this bishop. And what should I do? Can I force him to take the knight on c3, and then I would bring... Let's defend this front pin. This pawn will be hung. Let's take this. He can also check on h2 and the knight will be hung. Okay, which he's doing. But then this knight will be hung, I will say, because his kingside pawns is a little bit weak here. Let's kick the queen, and also my rook is very active in this position. I have pawn advantage, so I can try to push this. Let's see if it's gonna work or not. And after this, d6 can happen. We can trade. If I took the knight, he'll be undoubled his pawn. But take will be a mistake, because if I take with the bishop, b7 will be hang, and he will give me that's really nasty attack on that side. I think even I can trade, and it takes with a pawn, bishop f3, yes, like I said. This pawn on b7 isn't hanging, but e5 will be hang, I'm sure. Maybe he can try to check on f4 and he would have enough time to maybe, I don't know, push this pawn forward, yes? He probably missed that. But after queen trade I will be up a pawn, and his position can't be that good, because even his kingside pawns are very weak. He's giving me this pawn completely. I don't know even what is he trying to do. Okay, that's a fork. I can't defend, but I don't think kingside pawns is a really helpful for me. So let's try to go forward. And even is he taking and bring the rook over here, I'm winning some tempo. Bishop c6, because that's very important to keep, because his bishop can't go somehow like this, and g2 will be under attack after that. That's not a problem. I can go b7. Okay, now my rook will be hang, so Also my time is low. Can I make a draw here? I have to do some primus here. Okay, that's a draw. My time was very low at the time. Let's play another game. French defense is really good against d4, d4. If we take, we will trade and I will have this huge attack. But he's still thinking about that. If his knight were in c3 after this trade, maybe he can try to create some attacks on d5 pawn. That could be a little bit weak. g4. He probably missed that or not. Maybe even now he can do that. That's attacking on the knight. And then the pawn, yes. If he takes the knight, e4 can be moved. I will fork that figures. I can do it now probably. Let's take the bishop first. I will try to bring my queen in that square and even I'm up a pawn here. This e5 is super protected by him. I would like to go forward, but still I can try to bring my bishop over there. If I take the knight, that will be huge attack over there, but I'm trying to also develop my queen side here, which will be fork, I think. Let's see how he cannot defend that. Maybe we can wait until rook f1. Maybe he didn't see that coming. Okay, probably so. Okay, not bad. Now I have this really good bishop file, because now he can't bring his rook on f1 and even this rook on a2, try to create some attacks here. And he's plundering the knight on g3. Let's go back, but this time e4. I will be happy if trade some materials. Okay, he's sacrificing another figure, and if you're down material, you don't have to trade. Also, I'm up a figure in this position. Knight d5, yes. That's will attack on his bishop. And also, he resigned. Okay, because in endgame when you are down a material, that's very hard to play. Let's play English opening this time. e3 they move. That should be okay. I will try to attack on his queen side. Maybe before a4, I don't know, some attacking ideas here. Let's force him to trade. My bishop can create nasty attack over there. And we can let him trade if he wants. We don't need to trade. Even e4 is protected. So maybe he could try to push this forward, and even he's trying to do that now. That's why I need to go queen d3, and this is protected all that squares that I need. Okay, let's bring one more attackers on e4. Ah, okay, this won't work. I forgot my rook doesn't defending that yet. This trade I will lose material, yes. Okay, how could I miss that? I completely ignored my pawn on e3. Let's bring some attack in his position here. b4 and b5, yes. I will try to go b5. c5 can be a move here. Try to take all this square to control. But b5 will be really good move here actually. That will kick his knight. And also he has to bring it somewhere, I don't know, this active position. Even knight e7, which will block his figure over there. And now I have attack on his queen. And the knight. Let's take with the bishop because my rook was hang. And now I connected the rooks with each other. I have b5, and if he moves his knight, I will fork on e7. And his queen will gonna drop. Let's see if he gonna see that or not. Okay, he moved his queen. What if we check? If he takes, I will be happy. Just queen h6. That will be probably win for me. And I'm threatening mate. If he takes, that will be same idea. Just h5 is a move. Even h6 won't work because I will just take that pawn. Can I sacrifice material here or not? Probably not yet. d5 to kick his knight. f4, yes. f4, knight d3, that can't help me. Let's go c5. If he takes that pawn, his knight will be hanging after that. So the rook is under attack. Let's play f4 to defend the rook, and also the knight is under attack. And maybe I can try to bring it on e7. My knight isn't under attack, that's protected. That should be good for me. Okay, let's defend from this check. Now, can I sacrifice or not? That's not a position that I will try to do that. Position will be drawn after take. And I think I can't do anything there, or maybe I can. Why not? Let's try to take these pawns. And if we trade, the knight wasn't protected, that's c5. I will take and I will push my pawn forward. That's passed pawn, and that will be very hard for defend. Also, he's trading with my bishop. His dark square bishop, which was protecting that squares very well. I will try to use it and push this pawn forward. Why not? I'm threatening to make a new queen here. Also, rook c8 can move. If he takes, I will make a new queen. If not, just takes, and this should be okay. He's low on time. I won't gonna lose, and that's made. Very nice game. Let's play Vienna Gambit here. I know this so good. And here we will castle. I will try to some open checks. Or even open attacks, why not? Let's kick his bishop in this active square. And that's probably should be okay even. Bishop d3, yes. And then bishop d2 probably. Or if this knight on isn't on f6, I will try to bring the queen and create some mate threats on h7. That should be made. How he cannot defend? f5 is a move, but that's a little bit weakening his position. Bishop e6 won't work because I would pin over here. And I will bring the rook on a1. Maybe he was trying to bring that bishop on e6 because my bishop is still active in that square. That won't work. And now what should I play? I think bishop c3, alright. And then I will create attack over here. And even that will block his bishop. My bishop is blockaded too, that's white square. But I can push it back anytime. Let's go forward also, this f5 is hanging. But I won't take it. Let's go knight h4, queen h5 is a move, because after take I will be get mate on that square. Probably he doesn't notice that. I will take with a rook after trade, yes, because I don't wanna trade the queens. Also, if he moves his knight, besides g5, that should be mistake, because h7 who is gonna protect that. Let's trade one more time, because I don't wanna go my rook back. h7 is hanging. I will try even to take the knight and then mate him. Can I do that? Maybe I could even. Previous move. He's threatening mate, so let's go forward. Queen g3 is possible to force queen trade. If I take, we'll check and mate because h2 is protected. I don't know how can I get out of this. Can I sacrifice the bishop? Let's check with a queen and see can I mate him. Okay, he's plundering his bishop here. Let's trade, and now I'm up 2 pawns. Okay, that's made. Very well played. Let's play another 3-minute game. We played our last game very nice with sacrifice the bishop over there. Let's try to play this game one more time, like we played our previous game. I'm opening with English opening, and that should be okay. We can also trade, and Let's take the knight because the bishop on f5 was under attack and my pawns would be very bad position over there. Okay, now he's opening this really good diagonal for my rook. Also after this trade I would castle and that should be okay. I'm happy to see his e-file isn't open yet, because rook check, that should be some bad for me. Can I bring the queen on f3 square, because he was trying to bring his pieces and take that c7 pawn, but after knight g4 that should be made, which he's protecting. And how can I go forward? Because I'm down 2 pawns and I'm probably going down third one. We could also take and make a draw, but now we can't. I think that's clear. I will push c5, because after he will take bishop d4, that will be pinned, but bishop e3 just will protect that. So I have to bring my rook on a8, and that move can't happen after that. Knight g5 maybe to kick my queen, because that's a little bit tricky in that position. I will try to go f5, but after this he will I will plunder my queen, so let's go back. c4 is also hanging. After f5, if he goes his knight back, bishop d4 can be a move, and that should be okay. I think that can be pin, and maybe I will lose his I will win his queen, why not? But after bishop d4, okay, that's a fork. Let's bring our bishop here. e3 can happen. That's probably not gonna work. Okay, he blundered. See? e3 was just should be okay there. Okay, he's losing a queen, and also my position is really active. I will try to play f4 and try to take some control over here. And e2 is hanging also. I'm probably gonna win this. Is this okay? f4. So his knight was hanging. No problem. Now g3 and the knight is hanging. Okay, that should be the only move, but I'm a little bit worried about his queenside pawns. But I will try to push my kingside, and that should be okay, because I will try to. How can I stop this pawn? I can't? Probably not. Let's try to make another queen on h1. He will keep checking me. Okay, we blundered very well because my time was very low at the time. Okay, not a huge problem. Let's try not blunder this game. We played a little bit slow, that's why we lost. We were up a queen. Just one move that I didn't thought that would be undefended after that. Okay, queen's gonna trade. Let's take with a pawn and to kick his bishop. I can trade, bring my bishop on b7 and bring another rook. Or even rook c8 because now I can check and try to win pawn on a2. That's why he bring his pawn on a3 to protect this b4 square one more time because he couldn't take at the time. A threatening pawn to e4. Okay, let's bring it. Now that's not a fork, but that'd still be okay. Okay, I missed this. I'm missing that too. Because I thought f5 and his knight will be under attack, g3 would be only move and after trade his pawns will be very weak there. And also double. Okay, he goes back. So let's do that how I think that's gonna work. Let's trade, yes. Well, because if he takes the knight, f2 will be hanging. Maybe I can take even this pawn first, and his queenside pawns is very weak, and the c3 pawn will gonna drop now. Let's take that too, and this pawn is free, but my bishop will be hang after that. Let's not blunder this, yes? Can I push these pawns forward and try to win some material here? Okay, not a problem. Let's take with a check and c3 is hanging. He's overextended his position, which probably isn't that good for him. After this trade, he will try to mate me. I can even check. After this trade, that should be made. I think I'm blundering anything here. Or not, because he will try to mate me. Oh, the other bishop is hanging too. Very sad position. That's pawn trade. But if I takes all his pawn, that probably should be draw. If I not blunder my rook. Okay, now everything is defended. After trade, let's try to go this forward. because his king is now very far. h5, if he takes, I will take the bishop and make a new queen. Maybe he needs to bring his king over there, because bishop can take, my pawn has only one square from queening. Let's go forward, and this is a move. I will make a queen. That's made. Very nice played. We haven't enough time to play this, but he blundered his bishop into one move that probably helped us. Okay, very good move. Just I don't have to take this pawn because my pawn structure would be very weak after that. Let's just block this bishop. Like c3 is a move for that. Let's not let him take the knight. He's not taking back, yes. Can I check? He defends with a queen, I will trade. He's not doing. Let's bring this bishop back because that's now protecting from this knight. Okay, let's go back. Bishop g3 and f4 is a move here. I will kick the knight. He can't bring his knight on d3. That's why my bishop is so important here. f5, yes. I will try to bring my pieces in active squares and try to win him. Now we can take the knight and the pawn on c4 will be under attack. Let's do it. Okay, not now. I missed his rook is protecting that. But after this trade, or maybe I shouldn't do that. This A file is open for me. So I will try to bring materials on queen side because maybe in this king side a little bit hard to attack, yes? Can we trade the rooks? Okay, okay, he could actually take the rook, but that dark square will be very weak after that, so he doesn't did it. I will bring my queen on over h4 and that will be attacking his position. Now e7 is hanging. We can actually trade here, but his pawn structure isn't that good. Let's go g4, and if he takes the pawn, I don't know, maybe I need to check here. What can I do in this position? Okay, let's Well, now everything is protected, so let's try to castle and bring the bishop. Okay, long castle here. He's blundered the pawn. Maybe not blunder, because now that g-file is open and he can try to bring the rook over here. But that time, let's kick his bishop and try to attack. Well, bro, we can play. Send me on chess.com find me on chess.com and send me challenge. We'll play for sure. Let's take. And now that's open. So let's bring the queen and try to mate him somehow. Queen a2. But his king is very good protected. So how can I go forward? Maybe I need to sacrifice a material or not, I don't know. Knight on a7 will be made, so let's try to do that. What is he gonna play? Okay, but that should be a mistake, because now that a6 is hanging. After this trade, that should be winning for me. I can even sacrifice the knight on c6. After this trade, a8 will be made. So c5 maybe, or c6 should be only move. But if I check takes, that's made or not? I don't know, let's try to do that. Okay, he's not taking, he's trying to run his king on d6, but that's wait. Very good knight mate. Okay, Gavinesh, are you gonna play? Okay, let's start this game. Sorry, my voice was gone. This position is still okay. And he can't castle, I will try to bring another pieces. And even his bishop is under attack. He has to go back to protect. And also c4. He has only one move and his bishop isn't in trouble yet. Really good move actually. If I take the bishop, my rook is under attack. He will take that for sure. That's why we need to defend that first. And also because I have this open lice and his king isn't safe. Let's bring the rook on d8. Try to pin this. King c1, I'm thinking that he will do that. Because any move probably will lose that. That will be fork. If it's not, my knight will be in that active square. Very good move actually. Do you see that? If I take the queen, that should be made. So let's fork how I said. And probably I'm gonna take a material from here. Even if he takes with a check, that won't work. That can be okay for me. Okay, even he's up a pawn now, he will gonna lose a bishop over here. That fork is unstoppable. Even if Ivan was undefended, I will mate him. Because that's all that squares were defended. And that's still okay. My position is active and also my figures are active too. So I don't wanna trade some piece here. Okay, that's not a pin probably. A6, yes. But what after c4? I think I blundered. Yes, then can't be okay. But anyway, I will try to play active here. Maybe I can still try to win this. Rook e1 check. I will try to mate. Let's see if I can or not. Okay, let's take, and this pawn is hanging. Let's be sure he can't mate me, because all that are protected. He's up a pawn, but still we have to try to go h6. Let's push this pawn forward. I will try to do something here. If we trade the queens, that should be losing for me, so let's not do that. I could try even to bring this queen on king side and try to take that pawns, why not? His position is blocked, I will say. I don't care if he takes that f7 pawn. That's not helping, I will say, that pawn. These two pawns is hanging, he can't defend two of them. That should be draw because his time is actually very low here. Okay, this mouse click and I didn't took the queen. Okay, that's draw by reputation. Very bad played, yes. I mistake his queen. He doesn't trying to do that, that was mouse click. Let's play Indian game, because knight f6 is saying about that. And that's very near to become English opening here. Let's save the knight from bishop can maybe make some threats there. And let's castle. f4, f5 is a move. Okay, that's not a trouble for me. Bishop d3, and now I'm preparing for f5 because his bishop is here is doing great job. We can trade the knights, why not? Because my knight can do something here. That's all are protected. Can I take or not? I think I have to take the knight and f5 maybe. Because I don't have to take this. Also, e4 won't work here. Probably he would do that if some piece was defending that. Because that will kick my bishop, and now I'm trying to take this g6 and bring some activity over here. So let's do my plan. If you have plans, write in the comments. And still I'm trying to break the rook. That should be right plan, yes? His knight is under attack. Okay, he protected. And let's bring the rook. I will try to use this g file because this bishop on g7 is a little bit unprotected. He has to think about that. Maybe he saw what I'm threatening and he get out of this pin, but that's still is not clear. Bishop h6 is a move. I will go on f6. That should be the only move. His knight is protecting that h7 square, and also maybe I don't have to take because check on g8. His rook will be hanged, but mine will be hanged too. I don't know. Let's take the knight because this h7 square isn't protected. And if he tries to protect, okay, that was the only move. I can't say anything because the rook was hanging too. Let's take, and now I'm threatening to take this g6 pawn. If it's not, I will try to protect this b2, but before that let's see what he's gonna play. I thought that he would do that. This c6 is hanging, and even after that we can bring our bishop activity, yes. I won't blunder on it. Let's try to bring this bishop on d6 and queen back, because now the knight isn't protecting that square. So the knight on f3 is a really good protectively piece on here. But now if it's not, I will try to attack, and I would be happy if go there, but now that won't work, because he's protecting with two pieces. His bishop... Huh? How? I don't need to defend this pawn, because after knight takes, I will play f5 and that will be trap. Okay, he's not playing it. Can I sacrifice the bishop, because after this trade, c3 will be hang. And let's take this pawn, and I can bring my queenside pawns forward. This can actually happen. If he tries to move his bishop, that will be open check. Okay, we can also try it here. He blunders his queen or not? He blunders his knight, I will say, but because I'm down on time. Okay, now can that work? I took and my time ran off. Where is that? Let's trade these pieces here. F4 and trade, yes? Or even with a bishop. The knight is hanging. I will take, and his pawns will be not a really good position there. Knight f3 will plunder my bishop on f4. So now I have overprotected bishop. e5 can happen or not. e5 trade. I don't know, let's just defend all this and maybe try to go this pawn forward. Okay, always see the checks because I blundered the knight. Okay, that's not work. This a7 is hanging. Okay, pushes that forward, but that's not a plan that I wanted to do. After e5, maybe that can be forked, but knight f6 I will attack on his queen. That should be okay at the time. The knight is hanging, let's protect. b4 is a move here. Let's kick the rook because that's doing great job here. And that's for defense. Well, bro, thank you. Really good. Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm also very happy that my followers is going up very fast. Rook c1. In this position, rook c1. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work if you're speaking about that position. I will try to bring it on a2, yes, because the knight is under attack, and if it's not, a6 will be under attack there. His time is also getting lower, and there is more risk that he will plunder anything here. I will be happy to see that. Okay, let's go back, and this threat is still going here. But the knight is defended, so that will be threat. Okay, see what mistake. That should be very good blunder for me. He's maybe thought that he could mate. Okay, he was up a figure and he's up nothing. So that should be still okay. He has only 10 seconds because that overthinking helps me too. And now his time is going to die. It is still hanging. Okay, we won on time. Do you wanna play, bro? Mal... Bebzil? Yes? Do you wanna play? Or you just wants to watch my games? Okay, let's play one more game here. Let's open with Indian Gambit. I will try to go a65 and not much vigor that will be on that 8 rank. I will try to activate that soul. That's all what you need in the openings. You can even try to do some mix over here. Like I started with Indian Gambit and I'm going to like French defense here. Because Indian Gambit is when you are putting your bishop on g7. I'm not playing openings, I'm playing thought move. I think that should be right. In the opening maybe I have to bring my knight back and c5. But now I won't do that. Because I think that should be helpful, because that will be some trick maybe. And my knight has to go back, which won't protect this h7 pawn. I have to take because e5 will be fork. f5, yes. That's blocking his figure there. We can trade the bishop, but if I take, his h5 will be open. He would try to do something here and maybe long castle. Okay, he's not risking his game, and that still should be okay. Let's trade, e4 will be fork. Let's see how he gonna get out of this. If that's not fork, okay, he did it accidentally. I'm gonna take one of these pieces. Magic? Yes, I think you said that. Yes, really magic. How can he blunders like this? That's 17th game, but he played very cool there. I think he's gonna get out of this C. Just check, and he's gonna move the knight. But he wasted so much time, maybe he's gonna lose for that. Bored K before we. Do you wanna play with me? Or you just trying to watch? Let's play Queen g3, and now I can even check on f3. After trade, that should be attack for him. Knight f3 and g2 will be hang. Let's try to put more pressure on it, because now knight f3 and he can't take it back. He was trying to do that, but that's still not gonna work. Even he's bring his knight here, and that's, I will say, not good square, because I'm not trying to do something there. Now my knight will be under attack, so let's go back and try to take this g2. He's still protecting. Queen f4, or I think we can create some attacking threats here. We can even sacrifice the pawn a3 to open this bishop, which he's trying to take. That should be the right idea. I can't bring my bishop anywhere for him not to take. I probably can, but that will be in a very deceptive square. So let's play very simple. His time is running. I think he will plunder here. If I were white, I will try to mate, because even if you pin up a material there, that won't help you. Okay, let's see what I'm speaking. Okay. Really nice. He just thought it about when he has 20 seconds. Okay, see what is he doing. His time is running, but he is just uses his all power for that. Really good actually. That's like adrenaline works up in his body. Because he knows he's gonna lose, he wants he lets his time run. Okay, that's all. Send me challenges, I'm still waiting for that. Brilliant, yes, he brillianted 2 moves in a row and took my queen with a fork. And then sacrificed the rook, like Gotham Chess favorite figure. And take another one. And that should be GG. He could win actually on that position, but he thought about that a little bit hard. That's disturbing to win that. And that's even happening with me when I'm trying to play good, but my all time is wasting on it. So that's pretty normal, that's a chess. Okay, I will trade and open with here. E-file will be open, yes. His queen will be under attack. I will bring my bishop. G4 is okay, yes. Do you think a knight cute piece? Yes, I think also that's very tricky. That's why that's so cute. In a time pressure, you will be always miss the fork. That's a thing that waiting isn't important for that. No, I won't say he has mate in 3, but he would gonna win that somehow, yes. Okay, absolutely overrated. Let's meet with Ma Bebzi. He's, I will say, second my channel follower when I started to do streams. He's actually playing very good. I will try to bring the rook here, and I don't know to open this position. How can we get some advantage here? Knight d5 probably. Okay, that's still good position. Can I get some advantage here? I think I can fork these pawns, yes? And I'm going to take one of these pawns. Let's try to win this 2000 rated player. He isn't threatening anything, right? So let's take this pawn. Because I will try to bring this pawn forward, and that should be okay. If I take the knight, he will just do this and take my queen. So let's just protect the rook. And even f7 is protected now very well. And if he even tries to go back, rook f4, I will be sure that's protected very nicely. And the only thing that can help me, d3, d2, d1, and nice to meet you, new queen. So I will try to do that. I'm going to lose the material, but if I play right, I will bring it back. So if he takes, the knight will be hang. And even I would try to mate him on h1, but he's not thinking that he needs to take. I think that should be okay, right? My rook is under attack, I'm threatening to take the knight, he will take the rook. That should be okay in this position. If he takes the knight, that will be trade. Okay, let's check him first. I can also go here or not. How good it looks. I think that's okay, that's very pretty. Why not? Why? And I think that the prettiest figure is actually the queen, right? Bro, I reached 2200. My best rating in rapid games is actually 2200, not 2200, I will say 2195. I will prove you, don't laugh. Because when I'm doing streams, that's a little bit hard when you are speaking and playing. But that's not a problem to reach ELO like that. Probably for me. Okay, and I won this 2000 player. If you don't try to laugh at me, I will prove it. Wait a minute, I will do that. I think you are not still laughing. How can I do that? Yes, I know. OBS is lagging. My computer is okay, my Wi-Fi is okay. Okay, let's open this. I am searching rapid. And that's my rating. The highest rating is C2200. I think I am very close to be a CM, but just 5 points. If I say the right, that's not counting. Chess.com rating isn't counting, and even Lichess, that's not work. Even FIDE Arena, I don't know if you are, if you know about that, because not much people know about FIDE Arena. When you are playing tournaments, you will have it. You will have your. How can I say, CM or FM, but in the very beginning they write ACM, like it's words like this. Let me know in the comments. ACM, that means Arena Candidate Master, and even AGM. Only that can help you to get some title there, but that can't help you anyway. Just like that pretty when you are going to chess result, where you are seeing your results when you are playing Chess.com, sorry, not Chess.com, chess tournament. How did you got to an Elo? Okay, I got this Elo. Even in Blitz and Bullet, I got that Elo. just when I am playing with all my powers. That's not that hard to reach that elo, I will say. That's a little bit harder to speak and play because you can't just memorize all things. You are trying to control your emotions and speak, which is very hard actually, but in that time you are just controlling your emotions and playing. That's probably very easy than that. Okay, see how I lost the rook. Well, let's play another game. Maybe he wants rematch, let's see that. Now I'm sure we will try to Fiona Gambit over here. Really good move, d5. That's actually the best line you can counter Fiona Gambit. Now I can trade and play bishop e2. And my position is quite active here, you know? I can castle and he isn't castled yet, his bishops are not activated and he's bringing his queen on f6 where I can try to kick that somehow if I see that's the right time. That's where it looks like Scandinavian defense. But anyway, I will try to bring my bishop, kicking his queen, and try to activate my figures like that. That's a right idea when you are forcing him moves. What's your favorite chess player? Sorry, what? Not what. Who is your favorite chess player? If you are asking that move to me, I will say Bobby Fischer. Just because Magnus Carlsen is a very famous. I changed my name to Magnus Carlsen fan. But I think he's the second one for me that I am like as chess player, because Bobby Fischer was a god in his time. So my email, I didn't change that. That's Bobby Fischer. That's the two gods in the history. Okay, this f5 is hanging. And after this, I have to take with a rook because this g2 will be hang. Okay, he resigned? How this can happen? Why he resigned? Maybe he's in a hurry, I don't know. Okay, very good for me. My position was a little bit active, but we are have the same PC star. Okay, really good. Plus 8 points. We have to go bishop e2 because after this trade d4 won't be hang after that. Okay, I think I hanged it anyway. Not very good, but still playable. The knight is in a really good position, just don't go c6 please. Don't do that. Okay, that seems he's listening to me. Okay, let's go back anyway. Okay, a little bit sad because I like when my knight is a open diagonals and controlling very good squares. Not a problem, just d6 is hanging. He can't defend it, right? He has to deactivate that knight for defending. After I will double my rook, bishop f8, one more piece to in a really bad position, I will say. Okay, and that's even a move, but after c5 he can take, you know why. d5 even won't work because besides my dark square bishop, every piece is protecting that square. That's really funny, right? Let's take with the rook. And that's not a threat. Just he pushes his pawn. Okay. I will take with a knight because I have revenge. Just he played and kicked his my knight from there. That's a fork. I'm winning. What are you thinking? I think that's okay. I'm gonna take his rook, and if he wants to bring it back, his queen will be in this active position. Also, I will try to fork this. So I'm still completely winning here. If you are exchanged, that doesn't mean you are winning, but my position is really good here. I will defend with bishop, but I think I can take this, right? If not, I take the bishop, the knight will be hanged. Probably the queen is protecting this, so let's not blunder now. We will blunder it then. We will blunder. And that's mate. Maybe he played that for getting that mate. Let's play one more 3-minute game, okay? Okay, I'm winning. I think I have 5 strikes. Or even 6. Okay, I'm seeing the chat. If you mean me. Let's play this forward. And that should be okay. I have to take. Knight c6 can be a move here. Absolutely overrated. Are you still here or not? I think you won't go really fast here, like. If I take, I would lose the material, so let's take the knight. I will try to bring my queen. Okay, that was hanging, not a problem. Bishop a6, maybe he can try to take the pawn, but he will lose this b-pawn too. And just my rook now is on second rank, that will be here. But let's think, how can I bring another rook over there? This still should be okay, yes? And his queenside figures is absolutely disactive there. So that's a huge advantage for me. He's also losing that pawn. He was up 2 pawns there. But let's see, figures activation is more important than you have some pieces there. Are you gonna blunder a figure here? Rook b1 can save him. I think only the move that can help in this position, not lose the material, because I will say every square is defended and even my bishops are doing really great job here. And the idea is, if I trade, that should be made after I will take the knight or even the bishop. So let's take bishop or knight, I am not sure. Bishop, yes, because in endgames the bishops are very nasty pieces, because when this position open, your bishop controlling very much squares over there than the knight. The knight is really good piece on that close positions. So I think I'm winning. I'm up, clear piece. His knight is under attack, and I will try to trade this. If I trade, I should win this. F5. Yes, let's try to go forward. That's a little bit tricky. I'm not sure that I'm completely winning here, because if we trade all the pawns from the board, he can try to draw, why not? If I has 2 pieces and he has 1, that should be draw, I think. Okay, he did it blunder. Let's take the knight. Very well game. What are you thinking, Ray? Yes? That was really good. Okay, very bad move, queen d2. That's blocking the bishop. I don't know what he's trying to do, but anyway, let's activate these pieces. Is this a move or not? Yes, let's try it. That's a trick. If he takes the knight, his knight have to go, I don't know, in the hell maybe, or a5. Okay, thank you, bro. I think my calculation in that previous game was very good. Let's see where he will go his queen, if he won't defend this f2 square. Okay, I thought I could take and play d3 check. And, if he takes that, his bishop will be hung after that, but I don't know. Let's protect the knight. Right here, yes. That's also protecting the bishop. But if he takes, I have to take with a knight. He will take a pawn. I won't be pawn down because now I'm up 1. Okay, he's trying to take, but he don't knows that I'm threatening mate. Don't say him about that. F5? F5 to fix this knight. Yes, let's trade. I will take with a knight to not blunder a pawn on e4. And my position is okay. I'm up a pawn. I have not passed pawn. Okay, no, I'm not. That's still okay, because my pawn isn't doing anything there. So that's only disturbing my plans. I had to defend it somehow. Let's bring it in. A really good square, h2, h8, sorry, because now he hasn't any check to try to take something over here. Ah, okay. Somehow they can't see, you know? Somehow 1800 or even 2000 rated players blundering like 800. That doesn't happening very well, but that's happening when they are very tired. Or I want to play. I don't wanna play when they are thinking. Just I am close to be 1800 or 2000. I have to play, and they don't understand how they are losing that games, and that's why they can even blunder. Even Magnus blundered one time when he played against Alireza Firuza, yes, when Rook went on a8. I think you saw that, and the white queen was in a5 or e4. I can't, I'm not sure about that, but that's protecting this, and Magnus get pinned over here. His queen was on f8. Even that can happen in chess. Magnus blunders in just one move, not in calculation or just, I don't know, in just one tactic, and he missed that. Anyone can blunder like this. If you be a little bit careful, even I am blundering somehow, like bad moves. Okay, if I go forward, we will trade, and king h7, that will be pin. And I think we have to defend this f8 square. Oh, okay, see how I blundered. But I think there is no way I can get out of this. Yes? Because I said that this won't work. After take, that will be pin. I will lose anyway. So I'm not crazy about that. That's still okay, bro. I think you understand me well. Okay, now let's learn Sicilian Gambit. I am very happy that I have these really good central squares. Let's continue to defend. Also bishop e7 because he will check, and somehow I have to defend that. Now it's not. And then what should I do here? That's last piece that I have to activate, e6, to also block his rook. Can I go c5 and c4? Because his position, will be a little bit deceptive. Also, I'm forcing him to go bishop back because there isn't any square that he can jump. I will let him to take that, because my rook will be open after that. Let's see if he cannot take the bishop or not. I will create really good pawn chain here. And also I have to take maybe or not. Yes, because he would trade this. It can't be good for me now. I will try to bring my bishop on f6, but I think first I can defend this pawn on a7, and my position will be good here. Just bishop f6, and that will protect very much squares there. $2,200 rated. If you played bullet game, that should be maybe accident, because when I didn't play so good, my bullet rating was 1800. I won a player with bullet rating was 2300. See, there is a 500 rating difference, and that's can be, why not. Okay, let's see how I'm blundering. Well, let's play another 3-minute game, because that's a little bit I'll say late, because I'm doing that blunder. Yes, that can happen, yes, when you are winning some 2200 rated player, but I will say 1%. Okay, that can be, but there is 1% chance that you can win. I reached 2200, and I will say that I lost even 1400 rated player one time when I'm playing La. That's tournament's first round. I will win him easily. And see, I lost. I don't know, maybe he was doing cheat. I'm not sure about that. Because in chess.com tournaments, that's really happening so much. When your opponent is cheating, you are playing a game. I mean 9 games or 7. I don't know how much in the tournament. And when you are being on a really bad position, I will say 10 of 9. And somehow you are waking up and you see that you have a letter from chess.com when it says that your opponent doesn't play fairly, so you are getting some points. One time that happened to me 3 times in one tournament. They cheated me 3 times. Can you imagine it? Just 9 games and they cheated 3 times. I don't even what they are trying to do like that. This chess not about cheat. Okay, let's play Vanna Gambit one more time. Okay, he's not trying to trade. That's still okay. Let's kick his bishop, maybe forced to take. Okay, he's not taking yet. I will attack the knight. Okay, that's not a problem. I will take with a pawn and I will try to activate even my rook on this g file. Okay, I thought that he would do that. I will say that's a right idea. It was 95 and that should be him. Okay, that's... they can think when I'm losing some low-rated player, the first thing that I am thinking I am thinking that is he cheated or not. That's completely normal. If you are playing good, if you are playing good and you know you didn't cheating, that's all you need. Yes, okay. Okay, I got made hit. How I said, anyone can blunder, and when you are doesn't playing with all your powers, that usually happening. Understand. And somehow I am thinking about things that, for example, can I go before and take, and I'm miscalculating that he can do something here, even sacrifice and take the pawn or something else, I don't know. So now let's fork the bishop and the queen. So his bishop is active there. After this trade, f4 will be hang. In that time that was, because queen was also protected that square. I'm gonna trade, because if he took first, my bishop will be in that f6 square. That's line. Let's go a2 because I will try to go queen b6 and he can't go rook b1 here. Okay, he's bringing a huge attack on that c6 pawn. And now he can take, why not? Okay, I don't think even I blundered or not. I can try to go c5. Yes, that should be trade. Right? If queen back, I will try to go queen c6 and mate him from h2. Sorry, g2, but that's still not gonna work. I'm trying to bring his queen another square when that can't defend it. Let's sacrifice the bishop. That seems not right, but after he will take queen f6, I will try to mate him from g2. I hadn't just another move that will save that position completely. Let's try to use this passed pawn. His rook is under attack, yes? And I will be happy if I get this b file, maybe a rook b1 sometime. Not now, because after even he moves his knight, that won't work, but I will try to defend that. If I take, that still won't work. So after this trade rook b1, he would just rook back, and I can do something about that. So now, how can I make a new queen? Because my pawn is just one move ahead, being a queen there. Can I just bring pieces over there? Maybe bishop e2, or even d3 can be a move, I don't know. He's waiting for me, he's playing some waiting moves there. Maybe can I sacrifice the rook? Probably not. Or I don't know. My time is very low. I will try to win in this position, if not, just I will lose on time. And even it doesn't need to trade. I can just keep this position and my time will be run out. g3 is under attack. If he takes the pawn, that should be blunder. Okay, that's very pretty. Now I have really good pawns, and even I'm up to pawns, but my time is going to run out. That's it, right? Can I play some pre-moves here? Try to bring it back somehow. Okay, I'm gonna lose on time. I'm trying some crazy pre-moves here. Okay, I blundered. But I am still protecting that d5 square. Okay, my time ran out. That was a drawn position over there. Not the best game. Let's try to play another one. Okay, that should be draw, but he has only one pawn. That leads him to win that. We can take this pawn and fork. That should be the best move here, but that can't be a mistake from me. this A file is open. And maybe in end games I can use it. That's not gonna work yet, so let's try to bring our pieces here. Maybe knight back and go forward, yes. Increment. I don't like increments, you know why? When I am playing with increments, I like to play with pre-moves. In increments that probably doesn't work. And even when you know that you have enough time, for example 3 seconds, you know how to play correctly to take advantage on it. Maybe I didn't understand so clean, but when you think that opponent has for example 15 seconds, and you are calculating his moves, that how he's gonna do that move and how much time he needs for that. And when you are thinking about that, you don't have to see his time. I love that. When you try even to run his time out. I will say with increments that's a little bit disturbing, you know? Okay. You are telling right, but I don't know. That's really you are thinking right. I don't need to think that hard even. Position like that easy, because that's very clear. I have to spend my time in that hard-end games. And now I am trying to bring these figures over here, and this 7th rank, I have this now because he can't even try to trade this, because my pieces is very active here. Knight and bishop and the king. How to avoid? If you're trying to avoid, you need to keep your king in the center. If you are going to these squares, you are going to lose. If you can keep it on that center and try to run out of the opponent's time, because that's not easy, and you should be at least 1700 to mate the opponent with knight and bishop. That's not easy. In your rating, I will say, don't worry about that. Even players like my rating, that's even they Okay, sorry, my voice was gone. I think you saw that's why you need to keep your rooks in 7th rank. That's a really good endgame that you can learn something about that. Just when you are starting chess, start with endgames. Can I be a mod? What mod means, sorry? I don't know what that word means. A moderator, you mean? Okay, his knight is a very good placed, so let's go back. After this trade, he will have this nasty pawn structure. So let's try to take this pawn. If not, just queen b4. His knight is under attack. I can even play c5 and break this. Yes, I think that should be right idea, but my pawn on d5 can be a little bit disactive there. So let's first protect that. Ah, okay. You understand that. Very nice. When you are get this, that's very hard also to protect. That's why I'm always saying that rule. That's like endgames is very important for playing. You are starting to understand chess. Okay, let's take. Can I try to take these central pawns or not? Let's try to pressure them. He's a pawn and he's trying to trade. Ah, okay, his rook is protected. I just didn't see his rook was there. I am just playing in my mind. Just I thought that on a3. Let's play French defense. Bro, are you okay, what I am doing, I thought e5 could be moved there. Bro, are you saying about moderator? Is mod mean that? Okay, I didn't see, because I'm playing in my mind most my games. Just I don't know. I practice that to play in my mind. And that may be disturbing me. I don't know how can I make you moderator, but I will try to do that. I didn't even one time, so I will see that how can I do that, and yes, that should be okay. I will do that. Okay, why I'm blundering so bad? Just because I'm tired, yes? Okay, I think you understand me. Let's end this stream, okay? Because such blunders I'm doing. I don't like that. I will see and I will set you as moderator, okay? Now I think that's the right time to end this stream. Okay, we probably will see tomorrow. Have you any questions? I will wait 1 minute and end this stream, yes? Is everything clear? Okay, what bro? You returned. Eid Mubarak? What that mean? What that means, bro? I think you are saying something from your language, yes? Festival of Muslim, it's like Christmas for Muslim. Ah, you are Muslim, right? Ah, okay. Happy Christmas if there is Christmas for you. Andrew, meet my old follower. Map6LZL. I don't know what that means, but that will be okay. Not bad name actually, and that picture, why not? Ah yes, thank you for say that. I am respecting all that religions too. Yes, that's very clever. We need to respect all the countries, all the countrymen of the religions. Don't be racist, because that there were very much worse. Like war, I mean. Okay, and play this game and see what's my opponent trying to do. Bishop f4, I will try and kick the knight. I would like to go f4, but because of pin I still can't. But if he runs his knight, g4 will be undefended. So let's jump there. And he's gonna lose something or not. Because after bishop h6, maybe he can go bishop d4. Yes, that will be only move that not losing. Oh, even f5. Because queen is defending that square. This should be okay. I will try to bring my rooks in active squares. Okay, yes, I'm from Armenia. And Christian. Like 97% of Armenians. Okay, I blundered that because queen g5 was just losing. I don't like play games when I'm down a figure, but there is some games that I have really good activity that I'm playing for just interesting. Andrei God. You didn't answer basic zeal answers. Please to answer it yes. He was mean you, not me. We met him the day before. Christians are like brothers to us because the Bible is in Islam too. Ah yes, I read a little bit even Muslims about Muslims when 624, yes. I will say your leader, as you are calling him like that, found that truth. I think I read right, yes? But the difference is you think that Jesus is a... how can I search that word? Wait a minute, I will translate and I will say that. Okay, my voice was gone because of internet. Not a huge problem, I think. Let's activate these pieces here. Okay, I can even take and before because I don't try to activate that. Yes, but for book there, that's not easy, you know? You need to have some money to publish it, and also, I don't know. That's not easy, just even got Hamcha's books, his first book, didn't even become popular, didn't published. I will say they blocked that book. And even his international master, he just need to publish his second book, and that time he just now can publish, and that's very hard, I will say. I will try to just make money from YouTube, and besides YouTube I am also learning Python and SCAs. I don't know if you know that, statistical analysis system. That's the main thing that I am trying to make money from it, and that should be okay, because when you are playing chess, that's the right choice when you are choosing programming, and even Python is very good language actually. You can try to learn this and you will have a job in the future. Vio trade Queen Alien Gambit doesn't work like that. Yes, I know, but in that position I just can't do another thing that will help me, because he's activated that. And I had to go back, which will deactivate my queen. But you know, I choose to trade. Don't give up. Okay, when I am seeing my position is a very worse that I can't win, I am give up only that time. Like, can I give up now? Queen h6. Okay, what he did? He was going to take this pawn on g7, but he blunders his queen. Maybe that was a mouse click. What a game. You saw? And what is he doing? He's losing a pawn here. Or not? Not. I will lose after taking this pawn. Or not? Because after that c4 will be very weak there. I won't like that. I am playing with computer. I don't have laptop. But I think if I even had laptop, I would play with a computer. I like computer very much. In my childhood, that's very interesting for me. That's why I like that too much than phone or planche, I will say laptop. Now my knight is under attack, so I don't need to take that. You know that you can go queen b3 to sack the rook for a mate. Queen b3 for sack a rook. In Italian game? Yes? I said about that yesterday, but I'm not remembering I said to you or not. I haven't camera, and I even don't want to reveal my face. I'm not ugly, but I don't know. Just I will say 6 months ago I didn't thought that I could be follower. Sorry, not follower, YouTuber. What I'm smoking today. That will be step by step. Maybe one day. Uh, 10k subs. Probably in 15 years later. I don't know for sure. Because if my channel will be very active there, that can be really easy to gain that 1000 or even 10k followers. Yes, I would like to gain 1000 subscribers, because you know why? If I get that 1000 subscribers, sorry, I will try to make videos that I can monetize and make money. And at that time, I will say I has to upload videos like Gotham Chess. And that's the only way I think that I can make money from it, you know? in other way, I don't see that even streams doesn't give me enough money if I even reach 1,000 subscribers. And shorts also giving very low money. So I have to upload some videos when I get that 1,000 subscriber, because if I tried to upload some videos but they are not going to be famous, people think that 1 minute and YouTube's algorithm doesn't try to spread it. But I have a video that how I won. I have a video how I won 650 rated bot, and he has 15 queens. You know, that was a really hilarious game. Made in one and he missed it really. Yes, probably. You should play other games too on this channel. Maybe, but you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that if I play, for example, World of Tanks, which is my favorite game after chess, my followers, I think, is gonna unsubscribe me, or that can't be interesting for them, you know? If I stream tanks games, I think only 10% of people will see my streams, because if you have some interest about chess, I will keep to upload chess videos. You understand why? I think that's the reason but I am not playing other games. Like, you mean Fischer's chess or something like that? Even that can work. You know, I will try to play Fischer's chess. I have 15 plus 1500 rating there. That's a little bit hard to gain rating in that. Anyone plays that Fischer random or not? I think that's creating memorize and calculation creativity, like Fischer said. And even some grandmasters, not some, but really much grandmasters, trying to improve that. To play really good that Fischer random. His queen is and rook under attack. You can also try to discuss the popular games of chess legends in a video like Mikhail Tal. Well, I tried one. One Magnus Games, a game I discuss in that video, but only, if I'm not mistaken, 30 viewers, and that's were all. Because I don't like to do some long videos here. Now I will say, because my subscribers isn't a lot, and nearly anyone won't gonna see that. But if I had, for example, 800 or 1,000 subscribers, if I upload it, I will say very much people that probably know me or like my videos, they will see it. And if they see it, for example, 10 people that video, watch all that video, the YouTube will spread that video in YouTube. keep uploading interesting shorts of chess games by adding memes and sounds effect that will help you to go subs quickly. Okay, that's right idea. I have some shorts that has nearly 40 uh, 40,000 viewers, but only 2 or 3 subscribers being up at the time, because I don't like to create shorts that's are taking time for me, like from me I will say for hours, and that's not really important. I will say that's very hard to gain followers with shorts, and that stream, that's actually, I will say, very easy to gain followers than shorts. I myself have a football edit shorts channel with 1050k subs. Okay, let's see your channel. Now you have +1 follower on your channel. I will follow you. Okay, everyone in the chat, let's bring his channel and follow. I will see you your channel. Okay, not in this channel, right? Okay, let's do this. Thank you too, bro. Okay, let's continue this game. Now we have 2 minutes. That's a little bit on fire, but not a problem. Let's continue to play. No, bro, it's named Shortsky. Okay. I will subscribe that channel too. Well, I understand. You monetize your channel or not? I think that's very hard to monetize, you know? Not everyone can monetize channel. Because YouTube is refused to monetize some channels, which is even 1 or 2 videos that reused. That's actually very hard. You can search it and will subscribe you too with that account. Okay, I will subscribe after this stream, yes, I promise. But let me know you monetize your channel or not. Okay, now let's bring this rook on g3. Oh, what I missed. My time is also low. E4, try to trade or not yet? In 90 days or in 1 year? I thought that about 1 year, you know? If you need to gain that much hours, only 19 days, that should be very hard. 90 days short viewers like, but I think that you try create not short stream and upload long videos, you need to gain 400 right hours of watching time to monetize that, and the difference is at the time you will have 1 year. That's why I'm trying to make money like that, not gain 1 million viewers in that shorts. Okay, the night. Very bad, yes? I'm going to resign this. Okay, we didn't play this game well. Not a problem. I will do stream tomorrow too. And I think you should follow that stream too, because I will try to explain more about this chess, and I will be happy if you send me challenge. Let's end this stream now. Goodbye everyone. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you for supporting my channel. I appreciate it. Okay, goodbye everyone.